number 300.
Here we go. High fly ball, deep left field. Way back. Oh, Rockies winner. How do you like that?
Welcome to Sunday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Rich Hill is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, when you think of Rich Hill, there's one thing you think of. Power curveball. Has one of the best left-handed curveballs in the game of baseball. He'll throw it early, he'll throw it often, and he'll throw it any time in the count. His velocity isn't that bad either. He can get it up to 93, 94, but when you walk up there in the box against Rich Hill, you have one thing in mind. Try to hit that curveball.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, Dero. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than Dero win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to the right. A dive. He's got it. To first. Got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Popped him up. Bellinger over to his left. 2 down. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Here's Buster Posey now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ground ball left side. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Giants down in order. Nothing for the Giants in their first try. The Dodgers' first swings are next. You're watching MLB Network. Ty Blach gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, one of the things we're going to know with Ty Blach, he needs to have the changeup working. Doesn't throw very hard. 88 to 91 miles an hour. Has always had an advanced changeup, and that's really his bread and butter and his go-to pitch. Will throw the curve and an occasional slider, but for Ty Blach, he needs to have the changeup to survive to get through this game.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And there's one down now. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Puig, base runner at first with one out. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play gold glove first base and move to the outfield.
Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Hit out towards second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. His career batting line against Hill, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Belt enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike. Belt, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard to the right side. Speared on the dive. He goes to first. Got him. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. It doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Chopper foul. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I've had an awful lot in that 8-hole.
Into the box now, Rich Hill. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Farmer is off at first with 2 away. Now it's 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Strike called, 2-1. Hit in the air to center field. Tomlinson is there, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started.
Hunter Pence.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-0 now to Pence. And a fastball just a bit up. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. His career batting line against Hill, he's had some success, 5 for 11. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Next to bat for the Giants, Ty Blach, 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More ahead from Dodger Stadium right after this. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Two-0 count. The pitch pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Pence, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The 0-1 pitch. Sent toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. Puig, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Dodgers lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Tomlinson makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now another 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Digging in to try it again, Austin Jackson. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here he comes on 2-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They really got him figured out.
Into the box, Buster Posey. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Oh, and 2, the count to Posey.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Bellinger.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Ready now, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. There is Crawford. One there on the belt, and they turn to a double play.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there.
Jock
Down in the zone,
Peterson.
hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Jackson on the run. And that's the third out. Dodgers go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Leading off for the Giants.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. One and one to Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Longoria.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
One run, just one hit, and one error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Missed with a breaking ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
A fastball that just misses inside. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a full count now, 3-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Hunter Pence. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But bye-bye baby, as the Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo dinger. On to the bottom of the 5th, all even now at 1-1. Stepping into the box,
Leading off
Kyle
for the Dodgers.
Farmer. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kyle Farmer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And on one pitch, the leadoff man is retired here in the 5th.
Rich Hill.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Hill comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Chris Taylor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning, and with 2 away, bring up Corey Seager.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Crawford ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Brandon Crawford.
First delivery to him on the way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
This is flared out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now batting, pitcher, Ty Blach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ty Blach. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 1-0. Here's a strike. Block stands at first with 1 out. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, Buster Posey. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
That's in there. Base hit. Blocked. Rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. Fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Dodger error, and 2 men left stranded. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. San Francisco leads this one 3-1. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
4-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Grounded to short. And that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Crawford into shallow left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Digging in to try it again, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tony Cingrani will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Tony Cingrani.
Digging in once again, Brandon Belt start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. Full count, 3-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. There's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a solo shot here for Hunter Pence. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Giants have opened it up now to 4-1.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. One out, nobody on. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Previous meetings against Tony Cingrani, he's 0 for 8. Three balls and a strike to count to the Giants shortstop.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1, and it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Ty Blach, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. High pop-up. Seager shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1 for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby.
Stretch.
Hunter Pence leaves the yard. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 San Francisco. Ready for another shot now. Jock Peterson.
Leading off
He
for the
flew
Dodgers.
out in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a swing and a fly ball. McCutchen on the move. But this will land out there just foul. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Tomlinson gloves it, and that's the second out.
The pitcher, number 54, Tony Cingrani. Your
Matt
attention,
Kemp
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cingrani, number 27, Matt Kemp.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kemp will turn and go to second. And And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Kemp at second with 2 down. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 46.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. Lifetime history with Josh Fields. He's 0 for 4.
Kelby Tomlinson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Bellinger over to his right. 1 away.
Center fielder number
4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Soft liner towards short, and Jackson's aboard a base hit.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Visiting Giants making themselves at home on enemy soil. They lead the home-standing Dodgers here in the 8th as you take a look at our line score to this point. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First offering on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Bellinger in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Giants out in front here, 4-1. Next up for Los Angeles,
Leading
Corey
off for the
Seager.
Dodgers.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Derek Law is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Derek Law.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. Tomlinson fields it cleanly. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Seager on third with 2 out. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Nope. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now another 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Lays off 2-2 now. Ripped on the ground to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. It's the Giants 4 and the Dodgers 1. Another nice evening here in LA as we welcome you back to this production of baseball on MLB Network. Ross Stripling enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Evan Longoria.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes the way to right. Puig is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. Last chance coming up for the guys in blue. They trail it here by 3. And now Boch is going to make his way out toward home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Corey Garrett enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 26, Corey Garrett. Now playing shortstop and batting in the 9th spot, number 19.
Next for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chase Utley will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Tomlinson has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McCutchen is after it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Striding into the box, Kyle Farmer. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The San Francisco Giants rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ty Blach earns his first win of the season. Rich Hill takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. Corey Garrett earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Giants. 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.